man. This kid keeps pooping in her underwear.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I know how to fix it. We are going to finish our little morning of shopping, and then we're gonna go home and dye our Easter eggs for tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you meant dye. Like dye.
No, we're gonna color them, and we will talk all about what to do when your kid continues to poop in their underwear, how you can fix it, and like what does it really mean when they're pooping in their underwear and why. So stay tuned. So now you're probably wondering, well, my kid's been pooping in their underwear for a year. What am I supposed to do? Well, we're gonna reset. So you are going to go back to square one. However you potty train in the first place, hopefully that was bottomless. So actually you're gonna potty train my way and you're gonna redo it. You need to have them go bottomless at home for at least an entire weekend. If you have time at home to be bottomless for a couple days, that would be, you know, preferable, but you also need to utilize some emotional strategies, because if your child is pooping in their underwear and they're just not, like maybe they're grasping the concept that poop goes in the toilet, but maybe they just like mentally can't, then you should use some play therapy strategies talked about in this video right here that you can also watch after this one. But your child likely has some emotional struggles with pooping in the toilet. You are definitely going to want to work through those emotional struggles before trying to like re-potty train. But that's what it's gonna come down to, is re-potty training. Even if it's been a year, it's still gonna need to be like re-potty trained. So just because the pee aspect of everything went really well doesn't make your child potty trained. And a lot of people will say, oh, my kid pee trained perfectly, but they've been pooping in their pants. Like literally, I talk to clients whose kids have been pooping in their underwear for years. The pediatrician says it'll pass, and you know, the preschool or daycare teacher says, yeah, this is common, like kids will get over it, and some kids just don't. Some kids need a little bit extra help getting through this hurdle when it comes to potty training, and that's okay. Do you hear it sizzling? Like all the tablets are like dissolving in the vinegar. I'm a child, but this is really cool. Does anyone else like hate the smell of vinegar? And everybody says to like use vinegar in your cleaning solutions or like wash your towels and your laundry with vinegar. I can't, because I don't want anything in my life smelling like vinegar. Like I hate the smell. Blech. Add room temperature water to the second fill line. Room temperature water, second fill line. Okay. So another aspect is going to be rewards. And I know so many people are like, oh, we've done rewards before, my kid doesn't care. Well, this is your tough love. You have to make them care. Like there's like no possibility that your kid doesn't care about anything. So my strategy for this is to bring your child to the dollar store, the Target dollar spot, wherever, like Five Below, wherever you're willing to spend a couple dollars to get your child some things that they really want. The important part is that your child is with you, okay? They need to be the ones picking out the prize. So then you're gonna have those prizes in a prize bin at home, and you're going to have them somewhere that your child can see them but not access them. If you have like a clear bin, you can put the prizes in there and put that on top of the fridge, for example, somewhere that your child can see but cannot reach. So your child is going to know that their rewards are right there, like literally it is within reach. And what you need to do, I don't care if you just draw squares on a piece of paper, have 3 squares. They need to get 3 poops in the toilet before they can get 1 prize. So this is kind of another place where clients do go wrong before we work together, is that the kid poops 1 time, gets the prize that they wanted because the parents got them this big elaborate prize, and then they realize like, okay, I got my prize, I can go back to pooping in my underwear now. For the children who are really just pooping in their underwear because maybe they just don't want to poop in the toilet, they prove, I can do this, I can poop in the toilet. See, give me my prize. Okay, thanks, I'm going back to regular. If you want me to go further in depth on my full-blown reward system that I use with all of my clients, comment down below, reward system video, please, and I will make that video for you guys in the next couple of weeks here. The biggest thing that your child needs to do and they need to understand is that they need to get 3 poops in the toilet before they're getting a prize. And the purpose of this is because, well, if you think about it this way, your kid is peeing several times a day. They have several times to practice peeing. Some kids will pee like 6 to 12 times a day. Some kids might only pee like 4 to 8 times a day. But the fact is that kids are able, I mean, and adults, right, are able to pee more often than poop. So they are practicing that skill, using those bladder muscles, all of those things. They're doing that so much more often than they are pooping. If we're lucky, while your child is potty training, they may poop once a day, maybe twice a day, but generally when you are potty training, kids will withhold their poop for the first day or two, and they will not, they almost always do not poop on their normal poop schedule. Because this is something new, because it's something different, it's going to be out of whack, and that's okay. But this is where I see a lot of mistakes. So when you're going back to potty training to get the poop in the potty, they need to do it 3 times. So even if it's across the course of 3 days, 6 days, I don't care. They need to have at least 3 poops in the toilet before they get any prize. And then you can start over and have them get 4 poops in the potty before they get a prize, and then on from there. So then you can phase out of those rewards, but you can also still give it to them if you know that they're still struggling a little bit. So whether you use stickers, you could use bingo dabbers, you could use a smiley face stamp, you can draw a smiley face in the box each time they poop. I don't care how you do it, but you have to do it. I want you to know that you are not the only person struggling with this, and I have had such a huge influx of clients who are struggling with this, and they are embarrassed to talk about it. And the most common thing that parents say to me is, I feel like I'm failing my child, and I feel like everybody else's kid got it down before mine did, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Well, you are not doing anything wrong, and the best thing that you are doing right now is doing your research, trying to figure out how to help your child. And if at the end of the day you've tried all the things that you've seen on the internet, I want you to click the link in the description box down below and check out my one-on-one potty training consultation packages. There is something for everyone within every budget, and I would love to be able to customize professional help for you. I am dual certified in potty training, and I have my degree in child life psychology and early childhood development. I highly recommend that if you're still struggling with this in 2 weeks from now, then please reach out. I can help you. It's seriously, there is nothing wrong with asking for help. I hope this video was helpful, and I'm gonna grab my kids. We are gonna dye their Easter eggs and keep blooming. Mwah.
You can dry your hands so